I'm showing textured grounds using acrylic modeling paste. We're going to be using a large palette knife, and what you're seeing, the white substance is acrylic modeling paste made by Utrecht. Um, Sometimes with different brands it's called molding paste, so don't be confused, it's the same thing. It's basically acrylic medium with titanium white pigment and something called calcium carbonate, which is marble dust. And it just makes a porous surface that's nice for painting. So here I'm using the large palette knife and just spreading it out. And I'm doing a special technique here. So you see me dabbing it into the surface of the paint in order to make peaks. And I want that on the bottom of my palette knife. So I'm kind of springing straight up, and all of those random peaks remain on the bottom of my palette knife. Now, I'm just going to randomly dab around the surface of the painting. And randomness is really important because it's so easy for something to look kind of contrived if you don't add an element of randomness to it. So that's what I'm doing. Now, after I've blocked in the whole surface of the painting, the thing that I don't necessarily like are the sharp parts, the peaks that are left on the panel. So I'm cleaning off my palette knife, and I'm going to use the edge of the palette knife to carefully just knock down all of those peaks. Now, this does two things. It makes the surface a little bit easier to paint on top of, and it also makes the surface a little bit more mysterious. Peaks, the sharp peaks, are kind of easy to wrap your head around when you're looking at the painting, but I encourage you to pursue more complicated textures using two or three different effects together, and that gives really unique textures that are complex and fun to look at. So here's what we get in the end. You can see knockdown peaks and a few sharper, peaky areas.